What's really going on? Hey, y'all come on in the building. Let's chat for a minute. It's a weird time of a day to come on a Saturday midday when most people are out taking care of business. It's the weekend. They ain't on YouTube. Matters not to me. It's in my spirit. So here I am. I jumped on. It's one of those days in Houston where it's murky weather again. Yeah, this is that time of year. We don't know. It's the cloud formations. It's how it's looking. Sun is kind of overcast. But it's all good. It's all good. I ain't been out there to find out what was going on. I'm standing in my door looking out at the world. It's peaceful and quiet over here, as you can see. Ain't much shaking. Uh-uh. Nope. Not really. So let's go inside, because if I stay out here, ain't there, the internet's going to mess up. So I'm better off if I go inside. So let's close down the door out here and go inside and let's chat for a few minutes. I didn't see y'all last night. Uh-uh. Hold on. What's going on there? I don't know. All right, let's get it back over here. So I've been up a little while this morning. Not up too long. I didn't come out here to see y'all last night because I was tired. I just got back to work and was just really kind of exhausted last night. And I ain't feel like talking last night. So when I don't feel like doing things, I don't do them. Hey, to all my little sugar wiggles that are coming in that have time to sit around and chat with Miss V today. I appreciate y'all. I sure do. I've been getting my life together. Let me show y'all while I'm moving around. Y'all know I can't wear no stockings and not stockings, high heels to church. So I got my little turn the light out, shed a little light. Got my little dress out that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. This is what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. And I'm wearing some tennis shoes with it. I don't care. I ain't trying to put on no heels. So now that's what I'm gonna put on in the morning. So y'all already know I'm getting ready for tomorrow. I'm putting on some tennis shoes and some socks. Here to go. That's what I'm gonna wear with him. And going on down there and tell him thank you. I ain't yeah, he didn't have to. Okay. And I'm getting ready to redo my bathroom counter because it's too much stuff up there, so I got to get it together. I ain't put the Eiffel Tower up there because I ain't want to be bothered with that. I was trying to get back my life back in order. All right, so that's gonna be a project for maybe next week when my brain is back working with the kids again. I've been off for a month. Yes, that's what's been going on. Yeah, y'all already know. All right, so let's go back in here. I'm in the kitchen this morning because I was in here and fixed me a little something to eat and washing dishes and decided I'm tired. I'm tired of cleaning up, so here I am. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, okay? For at least the next hour or maybe more. I got to get out and go do a few things outside the house today. Not much, not much. Um, I kind of like that eyelash look I got going on because I don't have to worry about no makeup whatsoever. So I think I'm gonna go get another pair of lashes because I don't wear them. Once I done had them on for a while, I ain't trying to get no eye infections and nothing like that. I done been through that back in the days trying to even wear the lashes. Again, hello to everybody coming in. Um, just chilling today. I ain't got much going on. Going out there and see if I can get the car clean because it's a mess, even though it looked like it's gonna rain again. That's not the right color at all. But somehow I always end up with dark cars. And they attract and show all kind of dirt. They do. So next time I'll be smart and I'll go back because I had gotten away from the dark cars. And then I went back and I started buying them again because I was on that black kit for about 15 years. Every car came there was black. Because it's just a beautiful car riding down the road when it's clean. Then I got away from it and I went to the cream color. It didn't show up dirt as bad, but I had to get used to it. This blue I ain't got used to yet. It's like, why did you do that? Because it was there. And that's what they had at the time. They didn't have much for me to choose from. And I was riding down the road that day. I told y'all I decided I was going to get a car, and that's what I did. This is what I do. That's who I am. Stay with me, you'll know. Anyway, I had some things on my mind today to talk to y'all about. You know, I'm an avid reader. I be trying to keep up with what's going on in the world. You ain't never gonna get too old to know what's going on in your surroundings. Now, what you choose to watch and listen to is your business. But Ms.V gonna always try to be aware of what's going on. If I don't do it, I got a chat that stays aware too, and they gonna tell me. Just like them earthquakes I didn't know about because I was out there at work. And they came in here and told me about them. There's been quite a few of them going on around the world. Uh-huh. But that's God's way of sending you signs that he's still alive, doing well, and doing his job. Believe it if you want to. That's your business. I'm going to take a little while at reading the chat because the trolls are coming. And I'm not sure if I have any moderators in here. So I'm going to talk to y'all for a while. But y'all keep coming because I'm going to get to you. But I know how they are and how they've been acting on folks' pages. I'm not the only one. You know, it's just some people out here who don't bother nobody. They just come filtering in like they ain't got no life and nothing else to do. There's a message here for review for some dummy. Why you even bother to tune in? Ain't nobody asked you to come over here if you didn't want to. See how crazy folks are? That's the life and the world we're living in today. Hey, Jersey girl, let me get back up here. Auntie is in here, so let me get back up here and speak to everybody. At least I got one. I stop and block them out myself if I have to. Make a mod. That's what I do. Hey, Elaine. Thank you for the roses. Thomas, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Good afternoon. Auntie is up in here. She said, I got him. I'm running some errands. Okay. No problem. Like I said, I'll make a mod for a day or forever. It don't matter to me. However I can get my message across without being interrupted with dumb foolishness of today's times, I'll do it. Heidi, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. You're listening, Misty? Okay, you might be a mod before it's over with. Any one of y'all could be a mod for all I care. Long as you get the trolls out. Because I don't understand that mentality. If I don't like you, I don't want to hear what you got to say. I ain't going over there. That just makes sense to me. But everybody don't have good sense. And you got to realize that too. What you saying, Jersey girl? Peace and blessings to you as well. Hey, how's it going? Just coming out here to chat with y'all in between cleaning house today. That's it. And before I get out and start running my errands, because once I get out there and I do that little bit I got to do out there, I'm coming home. I'm chilling, okay? I ain't trying to come back out here no more tonight and all of that. Ain't nothing shaking, earth shaking. Unless something becomes earth shaking, I'll come back. But other than that, nah, y'all have a good night. Enjoy the evening. Going and doing what you want to do. What's up, Queen? Happy Saturday to you as well. So much is happening in the world. It's best to do the right thing and don't be yoked with the fools. Woo! You spread the word there to just welcome. Good evening. How you doing? That's a beautiful outfit. This is some old stuff I done threw up, put it together, pull from over here. You know how I do it, snatch from over there. And you know I got my headgear all together in one drawer in the closet now. I just go to that bottom drawer and see what I got on. Oh, this will work. Yeah, that's a part of me. I like that white sweater jacket. Thank you, mister. Never wore it. It's been off in the closet. Never wore the dress. Been off in the closet. I snatched from over here, snatched from over there, and I put it together. And that's what I'm putting on in the mark. Yeah. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow, it's out. That's what I'm wearing, okay? Might be a little cool, so I'm wear the jacket. I take it off and put it over my arm and keep walking. I got this. Hey, Miss Joy, how you doing? Auntie Millie say y'all hit the like button and run it up and make sure that notification bell is in black. And that way you'll always know when I'm coming on, okay? If you want to be over here chatting with me, okay? It's all good. Either way it go with me. Life is good. I can't let nothing bother me at this point in my life. Too old, okay? I'm stepping out in 30 minutes with the kiddos. That's a good thing. Have fun. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what mothers do. Kids been gone all week long going to school, and you stepping out with them. You can always catch the replay over here every day, all day long. Missed is saying before and during and after the solar eclipse Monday, there will be a change in the universe. You know, Miss, I was kind of reading about that and fell asleep on that last night about the solar eclipse. And you are correct. It affects the universe. It changes things and how people think and the way they react and interact with other folks. It does. And I'm glad we don't have one every day because they can act foolish on their own. They don't need no solar help. Peace and blessings to you, Shatika. I had royal blue car and I changed it to metallic silver. That's my sister. She has been on that metallic silver thing for a while now. And I can see why. She ain't got to be worried about going to the car wash all the time because that's one color. It really doesn't show dirt a lot. And I ain't in the market to buy one real soon, but when I do, I'm getting away from the dark colors again. I ain't trying to spend my time up in no car wash every time you turn around. You know, I can go out there and vacuum the inside myself. I love black too, baby. That's a sharp car going down the road when it's clean. Yes, indeed. Miss, I feel in my soul that the events occurring lately, they've been turning up the fire on events. And eclipse, I believe, is going to be the beginning of some even more bizarre times. And it could be. The Bible speaks of it. Those that believe. And those who are smart enough to see that what has already been said and predicted is coming true. Let me get some glasses on. I'm straining. Okay, get up under there. All right. Oh, and I got to get these fuzzy wuzzy eyebrows done. Blessed with very, very thick, dark eyebrows. Okay, that's a thing off the mother side of the family. But see, I have a problem going down there getting it done. And I'm telling y'all why. Because one is higher than the other one. This one is higher than this one. So that means you got to take from underneath this one and take off the top of this one so they'll be even across when you look at them. I always go in there and I show them what I got working, what I'm working with. Now, are you going to be able to do that? Because if you're not, it's no problem. I can go somewhere else. I would rather for you to tell me no and walk on out the door than you to mess me up and then 30 days later, they just get it straight again. And that's why I be so reluctant about getting them arched. Okay? You messing me up. Okay? I got lipstick all over my mouth. I've been eating everything. Everything. Okay? Mwah. Okay. Where am I? Please hit the like button. I don't even beg them no more. If they hit it, they hit it. If they don't, miss it. I appreciate y'all reminding them. But by now, they know if they going to hit the like button or not. Just like they know if they going to subscribe and they know if they going to share. You know, it's all about the loyalty you have for a person or you wanting to see that person grow. That's what it's all about. You just... Grown folks, these grown folks, they remember everything else they want to remember, but I appreciate you reminding them, Mister. Jersey Girl is totally agreeing with Auntie Millie. New York City sits on top of one of the largest fault lines on the East Coast, so to me, it wasn't completely out of ordinary in my opinion. And I've read about those fault lines that run across the United States, Oklahoma, California. Yeah, they run across the United States, and you really got to understand the shifting of the earth or the rotation of the earth to understand how those fault lines move about. It has to do with the rotation on the earth's axis and how they shift when that is going to occur with those earthquakes shaking and going on and eclipses and all that other stuff. Yeah, and you got to be into the sciences to even want to know and understand it. John, wait a minute. Hold on. Miss Hinton, hold on. Let me see if I can get you right. Okay, TOM is Tom. So John, yeah, I believe. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Okay? Cloudy days, you gotta go. Wait, that's the last name Dragons? Okay, I'm sorry, baby. Hi. But usually when y'all coming in here talking about hi, y'all are children, okay? So I'm telling you right now, if you come in here with any foolishness, you're going to be deleted. Just like you came in, you're going to be deleted out. So hi to you too. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Every Friday I had Bible class since I was in grade 1. And I was told the storms and earthquakes were sign the Lord was upset with his children. And could be. Could be. Because what he told us to do, what he left here in the New Testament for us to do, are we following it? No. No. Sinning every day and ain't asking God for repentance of the sins. Michaela, TV, welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. She's all the way from the Philippines. How are you? I'm great. I have to catch your channel and see what your channel is all about. Michaela TV is in here with Chatting with Ms. V today. And welcome. Thomas, Ms. V, this solar eclipse is one sign of God return. We better pray. And I've always felt for the last 20 years that it ain't going to be long. I mean, biblical time, as y'all all know it, is different from the times that when he was here and the time now, because man is messed with time. He just changed it right a few weeks ago. So yeah, I keep telling you, you don't know the hour and don't know the day. So keep messing with him if you want to. I want to let y'all in the chat know that YouTube has a new function where it suggests to the mod if a comment is spam, overuse of emojis, too many, flags, comments. So keep that in mind, friends. Thank you, Aunt Millie. And I'm glad that I got monsters keeping up with all this stuff because I'm on the move from 4 o'clock in the morning until I see y'all usually around 7 to 7:30 at night. So I just don't have the time to keep up with every little thing going on YouTube. So I am blessed to have people that do. And I thank you, Auntie. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Another mod in the building is speaking to everybody this afternoon. It is good to see everyone. Much love to you from Alex. Red purse would go so beautiful with that white jacket. It's gorgeous. Y'all know Sunshine gave me the red purse. The problem is the shoes. I need to go out there and find me some little red flat shoes then. To just because I don't have that many flat shoes. So when I'm making my little evening runs, I might run by Marshalls or TJ Maxx or somewhere and see if they got any little red flats out there. I ain't paying a lot for them, okay? Not no flats. So I ain't gonna wear them. Guess I need to start getting used to them in my old age, but it's gonna take a minute for my mind to adjust to that. YouTube is trying to keep spam comments down, so it has employed AL to scam chats for any repetitive wording, cussing, or overusing emojis. Now, I have that in my profile. I put it in there like the words that I did not want in my chat, like the B word and the MFs and all that. You automatically taken out by YouTube if you come in here and you use that. That's not who I am, and I don't want that in my chat. I'm not telling you what you can and cannot say. I'm only saying on this channel. I mean, I don't want it because that's not who I am. Okay? As you enter, please hit that like button. Thank you, Alex. Click the 3 dots up in the right-hand corner for the like, share, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. Miller, I agree. It's getting bizarre. Okay. Hey, Sting. Good morning or afternoon. What is it? It's afternoon here. We're in H-Town, suburban area. So good afternoon to you. And always thank you for the hearts and the roses. Brooklyn, Throp. You're beautiful. Thank you. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Fishy Fart. Sounds like a child. Jesus loves you. He loves you too. Membership badges are also available, and they're not very expensive over here Chatting with Ms. V. You can obtain one by hitting the join button. Reserve your seat on this lovely cruise. Much love to you. Thank you, Alex. I am a chef for life, made it in the building. We on top of it, Miss V. The trolls don't stand a chance. Thank you so much, Alice. I really appreciate you. All right, Fishy Fart, you're on your way out. You've said Jesus loves me once. That's not a bad saying, but do not keep repeating yourself. I'm telling you, you are being warned. You're going to be out of here. Jesus loves all of us. We don't need to keep telling the same thing over and over. You got some more conversation? Bring it. Okay? You are a child. Obviously, grown folks wouldn't do that. All right, let's see, where else are we? Millie speaking to you, Alex. Drifts Cars for Life, hello, how are you? Jason, you just subscribed, thank you. You're Bob, hello. Betty Heron, hello, and good evening to you. You love my glasses? These are just $2 readers. That's all it is. So I wrote down a few things I wanted to talk about. Hold on. Okay, get this other phone together so I can stop bending into the thing. I'm new. Wait a minute. Who is this? Linda Harris. Bless you for no profanity. I don't do that. I've been through those days when I did that. It wasn't cute then, and it sure is not cute now for a grandma. What is the point of them keeping coming in? They don't have nothing else to do, and everybody's just not intelligent. You know, some people just have issues and they don't even know they have issues. If you telling them you got Mars, it's going to take them out. Why are you wasting your time? I'm sure that could be something else you could be doing with your life. But, I mean, do what you do. And I thank God for my mods. Where I get this bandana, baby, I don't know where I got this stuff from. I shop all over the place, wherever I am at the time. Nothing is new, so I don't remember. And even if I told you, it wouldn't be there today because everything is old. Libra, those earrings are gorgeous. Can I ask where you got them? Nope, because I don't know. Appreciate it though. Okay, let me get into my commentary. Kicking it with Chloe. Hi, you're beautiful, and I thank you. Hello, Willie. We're talking about changing time, so let's stick with the topic so you won't be kicked out, okay? Because people over here want to hear what I got to say so they can comment in on what we're talking about. Hey, Keisha, I'm listening and shaping my head. All right, I appreciate that. So, where I'm taking this conversation now is buildings that are just sitting there, brand new buildings, where people have invested a whole lot of money into building. Houston was building when everybody else wasn't doing nothing across the country. I mean, these were stable times and have been a stable time in this area. And a lot of people came from the north, northeast, and the west coast here during hard times ever since the 80s. We have become a melting pot of nationalities and people because of the jobs, the cost of living. It's constantly been where people could afford to live here and still have a good life and acquire things in life, where other cities, other states, Cali and New York, is just hard to live there because it costs so much to live there. You can't be half-stepping there. You got to be in a full trot. The weather is good here where you can get out and you can find something to do almost every month of the year. We have a little cold weather, but it ain't enough to stop nobody from doing nothing. So thousands of churches even. I don't know if y'all have even noticed this, but churches are becoming extinct. All these beautiful buildings that have been built, the only ones that seem to survive here in the 2000s are these mega churches, where it used to be a church on every corner and a juke house on the other corner. They can't survive in these times with the few people that they have up in there. You know, some churches have less than 60 people on Sunday morning. So the competition got great, especially if you had someone that was feeding you on Sunday morning spiritual food. and you weren't getting fed. It's competition even with the churches now. Yeah. So what are they doing with the real estate that's sitting out there? All of these questions, I always got questions. I'm going every day when I'm on the bus riding at abandoned buildings, less than 10 years old. They just sitting there. There's one I showed y'all going to my sister's house. It used to be a bank. Gone. It's a nail shop now. So you mean to tell me a nail shop gonna make more money in that building than a bank would? Something's wrong with that picture. Abandoned buildings and churches all over the world. If schools were closing like that, would we be concerned that our kids weren't getting an education? As we are other buildings that are just as necessary. You don't think a bank is necessary in this day and time? Churches are closing all over the United States of all denominations. Start paying attention. What he's saying, Thomas, the Bible says there will be a great falling away from the churches. We're living in those times again. We're seeing it. Churches are now trying to compete against the world. So what I'm seeing, even in the church I go to, that was built 20 so years ago, if you don't keep up with what you can biblically within a church to keep the people coming and to keep them interested and motivated to want to come hear what you got to say on Sunday morning, they ain't coming. COVID changed a lot of things. They can look at it virtually now. They figured all that out during COVID if they really want to go and if they really wanted to hear a word on Sunday morning. Yeah. Some people didn't get out the habit. But churches were built for a reason, for you to come and congregate together. Okay? There was no online back then. So obviously it wasn't meant for you to look online. It's something different when you go up in the house of the Lord on a Sunday morning and you are actually within the service. Virtually looking at it online is so different to me. So what is going to happen to the real estate left behind after all of these church pews are defunct and gone? No longer needed. Ain't nobody to come sit in them anymore. And you wonder why the world is getting so bad and people are so crazy, and they're letting you know how crazy they are out here on social media, letting the world know who they are. I could never embarrass me or myself or my family like that. But they don't seem to care. Those that go to church these days prefer to be a part of a larger congregation. I don't know why that is. People are flocking to packed mega churches by driving by a host of struggling congregations with very few people in them. Thomas, you're a pastor. You might can help me with my questions. The church you coming in here, excuse me, y'all, interrupting my conversation out here. But you are coming in here saying hi as a child and telling me about things that are not of the topic. Over here, we stick with the topic. So I'm telling you, if you want to stay in, stick with the topic of conversations that we're talking about today. Nobody's forcing you to stay in here. Hit the subscribe button on your way out of here. Okay? So more people who want to come and listen to this conversation will be able to. Hold on. Got to get that call. Stop it. Okay. The church made a major change, like I say, during the pandemic. And 100,000 church closings are based on the number of the people who are attending. I see more that will be closing down. So those of you who are claiming to be Christians, what are you going to do to make a difference? Have you even stopped to look at it? Where's the world going to without them? Nobody to share words. So are we all going to go back home and just watch it whenever we want to? How you going to pay your tithe and offering? You going to do that online too? Okay. All right. So there's little data to show what happens to houses of worship when they are no longer needed for congregation. I think the bottom line is that there are fewer and fewer people identifying as Christians and attending traditional church activities, excuse me, in church buildings. Therefore, there are more church buildings today than will be viable or needed in the future. That's just the way I see it. Experts are also saying now that they're outlining some of the changes facing churches and some of the possible outcomes for the former church buildings. So you got people out there trying to figure out what to do with the building versus the people now going up in the building. My, how we've changed in 200 plus years of coming out of slavery. That's all the people knew was God back then, when they were slaving in the fields, calling on him, asking for mercy and help. He gave it to you. He brought you out. And now, this direction you want to go in? You're the God. You know everything. You attracting people from around the world who are following you. And what are they learning? And what are you teaching them? And what are you telling them? Be sure. Be very sure you know what you're saying, what you're doing. When you're on a platform and you are speaking to mass audiences around the world, don't be misleading people. Don't you be misled. Many church buildings and other buildings in your area, malls, not just churches, used to be the big thing. This time on a Saturday evening, I wouldn't have had one person before the pandemic. I'd have been sitting out here just doing a video. It wouldn't have been nobody live in the chat because everybody would have been in the mall. They're becoming a thing of the past. The pandemic changed the world. There's always catastrophic events back in history that changes the world. 911 changed the world of how we travel. Think about it. And there'll always be. It's a time to get your attention. People are not paying attention to what's going on in the world. They're too busy into my home, your home, and everybody else's home, which ain't got nothing to do with them. Nothing. Comparing what they got with what you got. What I got ain't got nothing to do with you. And I could care less about what you do. It's not sound logical thinking in 2024. It may attract a few, but sooner or later they're going to realize they're wasting time. You can't accomplish things in life worrying about what the next one is doing. It's not bringing home enough money to depend on it. And everything changes in life. Nothing remains the same. I keep trying to tell you that. I've been here 70 years. Nothing has remained the same in these 70 years. Every decade, something changes, including you. If you don't, you getting left behind. You become antiquated. You become caught up. And don't get caught up on worldly stuff. What is new now, 1 decade later, is going to be old. That's only 10 years later. So you antiquated. You became an antique after 20. The future of our buildings in America deserves more attention, in my opinion. That's why we got to be very careful. You see how times have changed in the last 4 years of American government. Got an election coming up. I can't tell you who to vote for. That ain't none of my business. But when you going out there to the poll and get registered now to vote, I want everybody on Chatting with Ms.V to vote. How you vote ain't none of my business. But be very sure you're looking at the things going around in America and what they say they gonna do. They can only do so much when you come to the president of the United States, because Congress and the Senate have control too. This is a democracy. So you can do whatever you want to do. But know that you got future generations out there that's coming behind you. What if your forefathers had not gone out there and got killed, murdered? I ain't talking about no unalive and nothing. They were murdered, okay? For you to have the opportunity to go to vote, you sit up there telling my vote ain't gonna count. How dumb is that? Hell no, it's not gonna count if you don't vote. Make it make sense. Don't just say stuff that don't make no sense. That's Miss Margaret. I'll call her back. Okay. How you doing, Miss Mary? I just happened to see you come up in the chat. So now what I'm seeing going on in the church buildings that are vacant around America, they're playing a central role in the social fabric and the social infrastructure of communities in ways we don't even necessarily think about until they're not there. Churches are holding AA meetings now. I'm talking about the vacant ones. I'm talking about the ones that are in existence. They are having to become a part of the community now. They're not separate from the community anymore. It's no way they survive if they don't take a part. They're holding Girl Scout meetings there. Neighborhood and association meetings. In these abandoned church buildings and those that are still having the doors open. Hello, Tammy Topics. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Voting is now taking place in church buildings. So beside the spiritual gravitations or activities that happen in church buildings, they're functioning inside of the community, and they almost have to. They cannot be separate anymore. Hey, Sting, I'm going to come back and try to get y'all's comments. Okay? I'm giving the moderators time to get the trolls out, so when I come back up, I can just read comments and I don't have to be skimming through them. I had to come up with a way to think how to give my message without it being so distorted and me getting lost in the message and y'all getting lost with them trolling in and out. Even when churches are all but dead, their buildings are still alive. So there's a ton of work that needs to be done in the community. So I'm seeing where it's having to go to the old church buildings. Thomas is saying they have bookstores in churches now. Here in Houston, in one of the mega churches that we have here, Joel Osteen's church, when he bought the Compact Center, it was a basketball arena. He had to go through a lot to get the city to approve it to even be a church. But when he came in with some money-making ideas. So he was futuristic when he brought that church in. He bought a church in a viable area to attract a lot of people. A lot of people already used to going there. Okay. He brought in things that no other churches were really doing at that time. He has markets, what you call it, fast food there. I've never attended there. Never wanted to. I don't like mega churches. I don't like big churches. That's just me. Okay. I want to get to know the people I'm attending church with. So I choose to stay 1,000 or less. That's enough right there. And I want to go in a place where I don't have to drive a long ways to get there. And I don't have to drive through traffic to get there. Y'all have all been with me on Sunday mornings. So it takes me about 20 minutes on Sunday morning to get from my house down there and back. Been there a long time and I ain't looking for no place to go. I don't care what happened down there. Preachers come, preachers go. Churches do this, churches do that. But they do it across America. So why am I going to bounce when something ain't going right down there? Because it's probably us. Aren't we the ones up in there? And then we can't be bouncing over there. People up in there too, they're going to do something. It might not be the same thing, but it's going to be something. Okay? People are trying to get saved. Everybody down there ain't saved. Know that when you walk through any church door. Okay? Churches are going out at an alarming rate. Just like Blockbuster did. Blockbuster came and had all of us watching movies. All day, every day. Where are they now? Blocked out? Busted out? So the brick and mortar video rental stores disappeared. So now malls are starting to disappear. People are online shopping. It's convenient. It's easy. It's cheap. A lot of free shipping. You ain't got to go outside to do it. You don't like it, you send it back. They'd rather do that. Okay. So malls are having a hard time competing with online. That's why they're getting out. No different than churches. So, I got questions. Are people really into Christianity anymore? Is that a thing of the past? Or do they still just want to go on Easter Sunday, Christmas, and Mother's Day? That's your big church days. Okay? Are people even interested in the divine and community things that matter these days? How many people can honestly say that they attend worship service at least once a week, whether it be Bible study or Sunday morning? And they wonder why their life is so messed up. Why you got to get out here and beg and scam 24 hours a day? Why ain't God blessing you? Well, you don't have to do that. I'm just asking. Are you living right in order for him to bless you? Or do you think just scheming, lying, denying, perpetuating, what else? Tearing down somebody else? How long do you think that's going to last? Just from one to another. And then you got the troubles of the world up in your house and you trying to talk about somebody else's house. How much God is in that? Just asking. We are experiencing a radical shift in the way hundreds of millions of people are engaging in their spiritual life. What your spirituality is, what church you going to, what denomination you are, I don't care. That ain't my business. But you need to choose something, because the world is going to let you down. They're going to get tired of you. People do get tired. People will turn on you. I'm just here to tell you. I'm just here to tell you. Ain't nothing forever, and nothing lasts forever. What's up, Real Spills? So be aware. The times are changing. And if you are smart, you'll change with them. I can't become antique and antiquated because of my age. I got to keep up with the times, or life is going to pass me by. My brain is going to get dull, and I'm going to be sitting there like a vegetable waiting on him to call me home. Do you? I don't choose to do that. I'm going to stay on top of my game about what's going on. I'm going to stay informed, and I'm glad to have a social media channel that can keep me informed. Okay? So I think I've just about covered everything I wanted to say this morning about these abandoned buildings across America. How churches are becoming extinct, even though they were created in the Old Testament for a reason. For people to congregate together where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name. That's all he asked. 2 or 3. He didn't say a multitude. But it's all good. So let me get into the chat and see what y'all have been saying. I gave my mods time to get all the trolls out of here now. So I think I'm right here. Stay. My church has less than 30 people. You're probably more acquainted with the people in the church. You have to be if it's only 30 people. I don't see nothing wrong with that. He only said 2 or 3 gathered in his name. No problem here. Alex, my darling, hold me down. Auntie Millie is out on a coffee run. Go ahead, Auntie. Do what you got to do. Alex, I appreciate you. And any other mods that I have in the chat, because I'm sick of these trolls in here. Can't stay with the subject. Ask some of the dumbest questions that ain't really none of their business. I just can't with them, okay? Keisha saying Zachary Timms was my first cousin. If anyone has heard of him, he has a mega church in Orlando, Florida. He ran. Okay, now I haven't heard of him, Jackie. And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, that anything is wrong with them. I'm just saying that has become the thing of today's times that people are being attracted to. That's it. We got T.D. Jakes down here in the South with the mega church. We got Joel Osteen up here right in Houston. T.D. Jakes is in the Dallas area that have the mega churches. We also have seen big time preachers of mega churches, Tammy Faye and her husband, what they were doing and how they went down. Mm-hmm. So you just got to be careful of what you get involved into. That's throughout life. Okay. Please hit the subscribe button and share, please. We're living in the book of Revelations. Definitely. What part? If you read it, you'll be able to see. And we've been in Revelations for some time, in my opinion, Thomas, based on the things of the world that we have experienced and are going through. Hey, Auntie Mary, how you doing? I welcome you, Tammy. Sting, besides what you have in your home, don't benefit me. Exactly, Ms.V. No, how could anything in your home benefit me? I don't live there. I don't know where you live. I ain't coming there. So why do I need to come out here and talk about it? When it's so much commentary in the world that we can talk about. Whether it'll attract the masses or whether it'll attract a few, it doesn't matter to me. It's the times we're living in that matters to me. That you are aware of it. We are aware of it together. Because he ain't finna ask us nothing about none of that other stuff about okay, so she didn't have up-to-date appliances in her kitchen. He gonna judge me on that? All right. Come on, we're smarter than that. I am Michelle. I spoke to you. They have bookstores and churches now. Almost everything is going on in churches. We have had, excuse me, we have had, let me get some water. We have had a ATM machine on our church campus for over 20 years. Talked about big time when they were building the church, because the people's minds couldn't wrap around the fact that that was a smart idea. Why not put it on a church ground with lights versus going up and having to walk up to a lot of those bank buildings and you don't know who's coming behind you and knock you in the head, when you could drive up in your car on a lighted church campus and the church is going to benefit too. They charge you $4, the church getting $2. You don't think that's a benefit? It's a smart person who came up with that idea 20 years ago on my church campus. Ain't even talked about it no more. The people who were talking about it riding up there using it. That's how people are. Hold on. This plastic ain't working. I said 20 years of working with plastics. It's just hard for me to drink out of a plastic bottle. If I got a glass, I'd rather have a glass. All right. Okay, now let me get on down. Wipe my hands off. Get this other phone. Okay. Oops. All right, come on now. Here we go. Let me get past all the trolling. See, I told you I did the right thing. Pretty sharp. Mute, ma'am, do you have any wisdom to give to the youngins? I give it to you every day. You don't think this was wisdom today? Telling you about the abandoned buildings, telling you about church and how the times are changing and how people are changing and what has already predicted in the Bible. Okay. Thomas, sound doctrine is not being preached now, so people have itching ears and they flock to mega church to hear what they have to say or want to hear. I have always felt that, my personal opinion, that the one here is a feel good. That's what I hear every time I hear him. He makes you feel good. And he knows how to deliver the message to make you feel like everything is all right, even when you're down to your last dime. I don't see him giving. I saw when the floods came around here, he didn't want nobody in there. Just saying. I ain't speaking nothing that wasn't in the news. Okay? Just saying. Sting is saying exactly 100 Ms.V. I've never been at Lakewood. I have no reason to go there. None whatsoever. I'm happy where I am and the surrounding churches. I'm happy. I don't have to drive up the highway and all that traffic. And then parking, because like I said, it was a compact center. So the parking is like any commercial place. Like mine is out here. Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that. And getting lost in the shuffle of people. JP says, Ms.V. Sandra Henry said, could you unblock her, please? I didn't know she was blocked. I don't do no blocking, but I will. Thank you, JP. I have to do it on the computer. I thought I had an ink pen up here. Am I going to remember that? No, I ain't, because I got too much on my mind. Hold on, let me get an ink pen. She probably got blocked by accident. But I'm sorry, Sandra, if you did. But thank you, JP, for letting me know, because I wouldn't have known. Sandra McHenry. I gotta go get on the computer anyway because I got to give out those membership badges. And hopefully I unblocked the preacher that came in because he got blocked by accident. The trolls have really, they're hurting a lot of channels. They really are. People are getting blocked. They shouldn't be blocked, trying to get them out of here. People blocking too fast. Um, Hello, Susan. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. You're asking me a question. Do I believe in Jesus? Is that what you're asking me? Obviously, you have not been watching me very long, or you would see I'm not going to waste my time going down to a church on Sunday morning, driving 20 minutes if I didn't believe him. Now, my question is, do you? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Mrs. said, yes, I visited Joel Osteen's church. It was like a large concert. The parking garage was terrible. It's got to be, it's not built for a church. Never was supposed to be. Solo, what's going on? No, you don't. You need to keep in with tradition that has been passed down. I feel you. Solo, welcome to Chatting with Miss V. I observed since the last 4 years a lot of people getting closer to God and should. Perhaps not through going to church, but spiritually, I've seen many youngins leave sin. Many cases of millennials choosing trade life. Okay. And that's a good thing because at one time they were killing each other like they were killing rabbits or what you hunt, birds out there in the woods or deer out there in the woods. And I'm like, they don't value life at all. I mean, nobody wants to sit down and try to talk anymore, try to make any reason out of this. It's just, and then well, when you turn on them, you want everybody else to turn on them too. What does that got to do with you? That's messed up mentality, but whatever. Not sure who blocked Sandra. I will unblock her though, because Sandra has been coming in for forever. And thank you again, JP. I appreciate that. Alex, if Sandra was blocked this live, no, it couldn't have been this live because she wouldn't have been in here. She hasn't been in here. I noticed that she hadn't been in here for a few times since I've been on, but I didn't know why. But now I know. So Sandra, I will get you unblocked today. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. Sting is saying, oh, amen. Hey, Ladice Cox, how are you? Sting, I don't know if I spoke to you. Hello, Queen, from Alex. Yes, ma'am. Will acquaintance? Okay, Sting, I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't even recall seeing Sandra. Okay, y'all still talking about Sandra. Let me move on because I'm going to unblock her. Okay, mute. Fortunately, people change. May it be for the good or the worse. May it be for the worse? I don't want people to change for the worse now. I have to agree with the first part, but I don't want nobody changing for the worse. If they can't change for the good, just stay the way you are. We cannot control that. It is entirely up to the people to choose how they change. May it be negative or positive, we can't control them. I agree. We can't control them. Who's trying? I don't think nobody's trying to control anybody or shouldn't. If you are, I don't think that's your assignment either. Welcome, mute. Okay. I made that mistake blocking the pastor. I don't remember his name, JP. I thought I did, so I unblocked that person. But hopefully I unblocked the right person. I have not seen him come back in. So I'm not sure if I unblocked the right person. I'd have to go back to the live, which was a week ago, and try to find his name. If anybody can remember his name, put it in the chat for me. Okay. But I understand the trolls were coming in so fast. Y'all did the best y'all could do. Hey, Juliana. How are you? Hey, Carla. Brenda Gonter. Hello from Conway, Arkansas. I have no idea where it is, but welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. It's probably close to some city I've been to. Let me see, Arkansas. I've been to Eureka Springs, Hot Springs. What's the little town Clinton is from, wherever that was, going through to one of them springs. Hope, Arkansas. That's about you, El Dorado. That's about it for me for Arkansas. But welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Um, Michaela, hi, I subscribe. Thank you, Michaela. I appreciate that. Radeska, hello, how are you? Y'all got some names. Y'all have me looking and trying to uh figure out, can I do this or not? Moshi, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, hit the subscribe button. You got a happy birthday. You're from, oh, it's close to Little Rock. Okay, so I've been to Little Rock too. One time when I was there in Hot Springs, that's the capital of Arkansas. And I wanted to go up and see Little Rock, and they were like, drugs are a little too bad up there. I wouldn't go up there. It was just me and my daughter. Wait until you come back with more people or come back with a man. So I didn't. Not that time. Ms.V, can I ask a favor? Sure. I want to be respectful to your channel. I help my cousin with her YouTube in cooking. If I may share her name, if you don't mind. I don't mind. You can drop it in the channel if you want to, Auntie. I've always been that way. Anybody who supports the channel or you're supporting the channel over here and my mod, you're more than welcome to put it into the chat. And she's a cooking channel, so she probably over there doing some real home cooking. Anybody seen Holistic? That's the cook over here. The Scarecrow, the Smoker, much love from the Kalu Mac buildings, wherever that is. Okay. I hope you have a good day as well. Big Tribe of Judah, 716. Hey, how are you? Love your earrings. Thank you. Tammy's Topics. I think people are choosing mega churches for popularity. If that's where they are called, I can't judge. Just not for me. And I feel the same way. Go where you want to go. I'm just telling you that's the trend now. Smaller churches are losing lots of people to mega churches. And I can't tell you if it's because they're not feeling like they're spiritually fed, or if they just feel like they want to be with more people in attendance, or if they really just like the mega church. I don't know. It's not for me. That's all I can say. That's too many people for me. As the ride is too long for me to get to the mega church. I'm down there with probably 1,000 people on the road. All of them don't attend every Sunday. That's just fine with me. Like I said, I've been down there 20 years with them. They tolerate me. I tolerate them. We trying to all make it in now. Okay? We ain't got time to worry about nothing else. Haley, thank you. You say you love my personality. I appreciate that. I never had a chicken Alfredo video up. Whatever videos I have, they are up. But I'm not a cook. A cooking channel. I may cook something when I'm on my lives, but I'm not a cooking channel. Maddie, I am going to Europe. Have you ever been there? Thank you, Big Tribe. I appreciate that. Okay. Getting on down throughout all the trolls. I knew I was doing the right thing. Emma's Dragon is saying she loves my style. Thank you. Just me. Righty. Something doesn't feel right about those mega churches. More of a corporation. Okay, that's how you feel about it. Okay. And it's almost run, I can tell you that, like a corporation because of the number of people that attend there. You almost have to run it like a business. Jesse's saying they like my videos. I appreciate that, Jesse. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of Chatting with Ms.V. Auntie, my cousin Mallory Hudson is the star over there, but I'm her assistant in the background. It's a lot of home decor too. Her channel is called Mallory Hudson. I help set the stage doing recordings. Okay, never heard of them. Drop her channel in also because I like the home decor stuff. And I have to go over there and watch. I might get some ideas. And I can also tell my friends who love doing crafting and stuff too. Oops, just broke a nail. Okay, getting on down. God loves you and he loves you as well, Jesse. Thank you, Julio, for liking the headband. Devontae, just be you, okay? And that's all I've ever been or want to be. 70 years. That's it for me. Staying well acquainted with the people at church, Ms.V. And you will be. It's only 30 there. It's easy. I have more kids on the bus than at your church. I got 34 kids every day I have to get acquainted with. You love my glasses. Thank you. Moving on down, trying to get everybody. We love you, beautiful. Thank you, Jersey girl. And I came to the end of the road right at an hour. Look at me. God is good. All right, y'all. I doubt it if I come back on again. Thank you for coming over, spending Saturday afternoon with me for an hour. Thanks to all who have subscribed to the channel and become members. I do appreciate you. It is greatly welcomed over here. Y'all, I've told you many times, much of what I get over here comes back to you in gifts, especially when I hit the next milestone, which will be 6K, or my children that I love dearly get treats just because. All right. If y'all type in the search bar, YouTube Mallory Hudson, she's young, so I'm not sure how interested this audience will be, but she's very good. I manage her content. She's needed the help of her video quality. Blessings to everyone. Thank you. Okay, AT Bennett dropped 2 content creators into the chat or told you how to find them today, which I don't have a problem with. One is cooking, one is home decor. How could that hurt anybody? Okay, it could only help you. You could learn how to cook or decorate your house. Blessings to you, Jules, as well. Real Spill with JP was in the building today, who also has a channel. And I do try to promote those who promote me over here. Blessings to all. Y'all have a great evening. I'm going to get out of here now and get something else done other than cleaning house. But I'm going to finish my bedroom. I just have some clothes on the bed that I need to fold up that I have been washing to get my week started. Get these dishes in the sink. Y'all have a great weekend. Much love to you. Check you later. Goodbye.